Alrighty, folks, this is going to be the second part of the where we get these put back together and get everything good to go. Well, we're back at it again after a break. First 200 done. I mean, the first 400. Next 400 to go right here. And I know there's a big old ball in there that has at least 100 or more in it. I felt it a while ago. Let's see where it's at. Well, that may be more than 100. Look at that ball. Check that out, folks. Look at all them tails. Look at them yellow tails. Look at that. Not too bad after they got rehydrated a little bit. Alright, I'm going to set the ball back down. Actually, we can start letting them... Excuse me, I got to clear my throat here. Alright, keep count, somebody. How many we got down there? Oh, Dobby, back up. Back up, Dobby. I'm trying to count worms here. Back up. Oh, time out, folks. Okay, I think about 30 escaped or so. I don't know how many. There's a wad of them right there. So we're back at it. We're going to call it 30. We're just going to let them dribble off from here. Dribble off. Dribble off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Trying to be gentle with them here. Just trying to let them fall out on their own. Let that big old clump go right there. Would you guys say that that's close to 200, or would you think that's more than 200? I don't want to mess up their herd ball here. I think I'm going to take about half of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 35, 36, 37, 42. 67, 75. I bet that's pretty close, so I might be off a few. 75. 80. 82. 83, 84. Let's see what this ball's doing over here. Well, that's still pretty good size. Hunk of worms. Let's get a click. Oh, they're already going down. Look at them going. That horse manure isn't packed very tight. It's just lightly sitting in there. And they're shooting down through there like crazy. Look at them go. Let's just look at them here for a minute. Check that out. Some nice looking worms. We're going to feed them some high protein and check back in on them. I'll give you a video update in a couple of weeks. Look at that nice one. Ooh. Look at that. I don't see any that's really mature yet in here. There may be a couple mature ones. But not many. That's okay. They'll grow. What I'm going to feed them is ground up laying pellets that we feed our chickens. Throw them in the blender a little bit. Powderize them. Aren't those some nice looking worms? Anyways, overall, I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with Uncle Jim. You know, I've heard people in other videos talk about, they're mixed worms. Not the worms the worms aren't mixed, but there's different varieties in the bag. So these look pretty good to me. We'll go through them as time goes on, get them separated out into their own individual breeder bins. Separate out any that not suitable for the breeding program, as they say, but that's what we're looking for. Look at them tails. Look at that. I'll have to pull out that other box for another video and see how they're looking. Look at that one right there. It's trying to get away. Did get away. Nice looking though. Okay, well, we're gonna call them two good. I know there's a couple more good worm piles in here for this other box. Well, look at that one. Well, I may have to kind of count them out and make sure I don't overdo it. I might have to put some more in these other boxes if I've got more than a couple hundred or so. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Well, I suppose the old worm journey started for me back when I was a little bitty kid. We used to have an old freezer. I don't know, 30 or 40 model freezer. It was an old freezer that sat outside the shed that had turned into a worm bin. And where we live, every time it rains real good, if you've got something laying on the ground outside, like a carpet or something, you can flip it back and go out there and pick up all kinds of night crawlers. And that's what we used to do. Kept worms in that for years. Probably, I don't know, till the whole thing just fell apart, I reckon. Keep them moisted up a little bit. That peat moss was pretty dry that they came in. And they was pretty dehydrated, just like the directions said. I don't know where they got off to. Let's check them out here again. Open bag immediately upon arrival and pour half a cup of water on your worms to begin the rehydration process. Yes, I'd say definitely a half a cup, if not more. But I won't say that, but I used more, and I'm still spraying, and they're still pretty dry. So I don't want to get them too wet. I'm just trying to rehydrate them. I'm going to keep them a little dry so I can keep separating them out here. But anyways, your worms have been shipped in dry peat moss. If the worms seem small and scrawny, this is normal. Alright, got it. Your earworms will bounce back 100% after being introduced to a moist environment. Yes, moist environment. Indeed. Don't worry, Uncle Jim. We got that taken care of. Well, we're still at it here. We're working on the last box, making sure we get about 250 in here. How many you reckon's in that ball right there? How many you think that is? Comment down below, as they say. Oh yeah, and this is going to be a new channel video, so please subscribe. If you're into worms and worm farming, and where a process like this will take you with a few breeder wrens and a few red wigglers. I won't make them all come apart. How many you think's in there, though? I am curious, because I've already got about 200 or 250 in each one of the other ones. I think that may be more than 250. Then we'll just see whatever extra ones we got here. There's still all this bedding here, so there's probably still 100 left in here. Oh, that was another little cluster, wasn't it? Or did I just cover them up? I guess I just covered them up. Here's a few. Alright, I'm just going to take the rest of this bedding that they came in, spread it out over the top of the rest of these, and let the rest of these split. How many worms is left in here? Not that many. I think that was a pretty accurate job divvying up what was supposed to be 1,000 of them. Come here, so you don't get squished. Alright, well, you can ride along with the rest of them then. But you. Alright. We'll get the rest of them done.